Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And today we are at Technique Tuesday, and we are going to be doing square number 56 from my 63 Easy-To-Crochet pattern stitches combined to make an Heirloom Afghan. This stitch is called the Snapdragon Stitch. So that's interesting. Anyway, it's a very pretty stitch. I don't see it being like a snapdragon or a flower type thing, but we'll see. Let's start out by chaining 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so in the fifth chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to double crochet. And then we're going to skip 3 chains. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And in the fourth chain, you're going to do 5 double crochets in there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the next one you're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So you're going to make a V stitch. So that is called a V stitch because it looks like a V. Okay, so then we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth one you're going to put 5 double crochet. So we're making another fan. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and put a V stitch in the next one. So it's a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Alright, put this other double crochet in here. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a fan in the next one. So we need 5 double crochet in there. And then we're going to skip 3, and in the last one we're going to put the V stitch in the last one. So as you recall that we started out in the 5th chain from the hook, so we have a chain 3 and a like a V right here at the beginning, so we've got a V at the end too. So you end up having 3 fans and 4 V stitches. Okay, now chain 3 and turn. This counts as a double crochet. Now we got to put 2 double crochet in the V-stitch. In the chain 1. So this is the first chain 1 right here. We're putting 2 double crochet in there. So that's half of a fan, okay? And now you're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, you're not going to, you skip 2 actually, 1, 2, and in the third one, which is the middle of the fan. So it's the middle stitch of the fan. You're going to do a V-stitch. Okay, and now you're going to go into the stitch right here, which is right in the middle of the V. You're going to put a fan in there. So there's hang on, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to go to the middle of the fan and put a V-stitch in there. And then in the chain 1 space in between the V, we're going to put a fan in there. So there's 1, 2, you need 5, 3, 4, 5. And now you're going to go to the middle stitch of the fan and put a V in there. And then we need to put in this chain 1 space here, right here, we need 3 double crochet, which is half of a fan. So the fans, they kind of, you know, whatever is, so you'll do that on round 3 as well. So wherever there's a fan, you're going to do a V-stitch, and wherever there is a V-stitch, you're going to do a fan on top of it. So you're going to chain 4, 3, 4. This counts as a double crochet in a chain 1 space. And then we're just going to put, in the next chain here, we're just going to put, wait a minute, in the same chain, we're going to put the V. So this is like our V-stitch right there at the end, okay? And now you're going to go to the V-stitch, which is our next V-stitch, and put a fan in there. This would make a really cute doily. So there's a fan, and now look for the middle stitch of the fan, which is the third stitch over, and put a V in there. Alright, so now we're going to put a fan in the middle of the V. Alright, and now right in the middle of the fan, you're going to put a V-stitch. And in the middle of the V, we're putting a fan. And now we need a V-stitch. So in this stitch right here, we're just going to put a V in there. And there you go. And that's what it looks like. It's called the Snapdragon. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to see how long is this one. About 7.5 inches. So I'm going to continue repeating rows 2 and 3 until it gets about 7.5 inches, so I can make it a perfect square. And then when we get that done, we will be back and I will show you how to do the border. Okay, so this is our square called the Snapdragon Stitch. It is pretty. I don't know where we're getting Snapdragon at though, but it is a pretty square. Alright, so I have already attached my off-white, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn. And this is one of those squares where it doesn't matter what side is the right or wrong side, because to me it looks the same on both. So in the first stitch, you're going to put 2 single crochets, and we're going to single crochet in this chain 1 space and in the double crochet afterwards, and then we're going to single crochet in the 5 double crochets from the fan, and then a double crochet, and there's a chain 1 space. So you are going to crochet in those chain 1 spaces. So in all of the double crochets and the chain 1 spaces all the way across, we're putting 1 single crochet. And then we're going to count these stitches to see how many we got. Alright, let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 27. So 27 minus 2 is 25. So there's 25 stitches in between the squares. And I'm going to put in this last stitch right here, we're going to put 2 single crochets, chain 2, and 2 single crochets in that stitch. So we've got 25 stitches between our corners. So we want to make sure that we have 25 stitches going in before we get to this next corner. And it looks like we have a chain 3 space here, so let's put 2 around it. And then we have the crochet, double crochets too. So we'll put 2 around it. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now I'm putting 2 around each one of these. What did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 10. 12. 14. 17, 18, 19. And I need 25, don't I? So let's put 3 in this one then. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, and then 16, 17, in this chain 3 space, 3 of them. 18, 19, 20. And then 21, 22, and then we have the chain 3 space up here, 23, 24, and 25. Now, at the top right here, the top of this chain 3, We're gonna, as soon as I find it, there it is. We're gonna put our next corner. So we need two in there. 2 single crochets, chain 2 and 2 single crochets. And so this was a V-stitch right here. So we need to, this is a chain 1 space that we need to put 1 in. So there's 1, 2, and then here's a double, 3. And these were chain, we were skipping 3 chains. So we need to put 3 in those. 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 in where the fan was. So that actually is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And now we're at the last stitch right here, and that's going to be our corner. Alright, so I might as well finish this up with you. So now we make sure that we have 25 going this way too. So we have chain 3s and doubles here. So we're just going to put 2 in the doubles. And in the chain 3 we're going to put 3. So now after this we're going to have 5. And I'm just working over that end. This is 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 21, 22, 23, 24, and then 25 right here. Now, we're going to finish this this corner right here by putting 2 singles, and then I'm going to connect it to the first single using my half double crochet. And there we go. There it is. So what we're going to do now is we need to put stitch markers in the edges, or in the corners. Goodness. So, to get ready for our next phase of the border. Alright. And now that that's done, we're going to resume. We're going to look for the front loop only, and we're going to slip stitch into it. So we're going to slip stitch in all the front loops loosely. Not too loose, not too tight. Just right. Now I'm rhyming. So if you think that you are if your slip stitches are too tight, then go up a hook size. And if you think they're too loose, then go down a hook size. but they should look like that, as you can see. So we're going to go all the way over to the corner.
Just when you get a break.
And then we're going to skip over the corner once we get to it. And you're going to go over to the next side. And we're going to slip stitch. Keep going. We're skipping over those corners, which is the reason why we put those stitch markers in there. Because once you skip over them, they tend to hide on us, and then we can't find them. So that's why the stitch markers are in there. So we're going to go all the way around like that, and then we'll be back for the next round. Alright, so we are all the way around there, and I'm going to slip stitch to the first slip stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to pull these slip stitches down so I can see what is back here, and there should be back loops back there. So you just put your needle in the back loop and you're going to do single crochets. Because we only worked in the front loops before, we should have back loops in the back. And we're just going to put one single crochet in each back loop. Until you get to your corner. Okay, and then when you get to the corner, you're going to pull up your stitch marker and put your needle or your hook in there. You could pull that stitch marker out now. Now that we got the hook in there. Well, it would help. Like that stitch marker is not coming out of there. Alright. So now we're going to put 3 single crochet in that corner. 3 of them. And then you're going to continue looking for your back loops and going down the next side, putting 1 single crochet in each back loop. And remember, when you get to your corners, it's 3 single crochets in each one of those corners. So I'm going to let you get yours done, and I'll get mine done, and I'll see you when this is complete. Alright, so I don't think I have shown you guys how to bury an end in a while, so but we're going to do this, and I'm going to show you how. I've turned this thing into the back. I'm going to bury this end, and we're going to put it, I'm going to find a few stitches without going through the front of it. There we go. You don't want to go through the front of it. And I always like to find, oh, good, you know, 5 to 6 stitches, right? That's why I make my end so long. And then I'm going to find a little piece up here and just go around that. And then I'm going to go back through those stitches again. those exact same stitches and where we started. And you don't want to pull it too tight. And then I'm going to find another little piece right here and just go through that to anchor it. And then we're going to go back down and we're going to do it again. And I guarantee you, if you do it this way, your ends will not come out. So, you know, they always say third time's a charm. I went through 3 times. Now here it is. Here is our square. I think this is such a beautiful square. You could probably do a washcloth with it, but it's really holey. But I think this would look really nice as a doily, as a table runner. This would look really nice as a tablecloth for a table too. This is a beautiful stitch. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this square with me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.